Hey, Fleck, you got a joke for us today?
The Joker is one of your favorite characters of all time. You have this inked into your arm. You have this character. You love him so much.
To each their own. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm saying I personally not my favorite iteration of the Joker.
Right.
I understand that objectively, Todd Phillips made a good movie.
So do you think this trailer has any chance of like getting you excited for the movie?
I think it does because
Tell us, what's changed, Arthur?
I'll tell you what's changed. I'm not alone anymore.
Welcome to Backseat Directing.
where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
we put out new episodes every Monday and Thursday.
And on this episode, we're reacting to the Joker 2 trailer.
3, 2, 1.
Action. Andrew, the Joker is one of your favorite characters of all time. You have this inked into your arm. You have this character. You love him so much. Which is kind of weird, by the way. He's a psychopath.
I mean,
So,
so's Batman.
in theory, we're reacting. Good point. In theory, we're reacting to one of your favorite movies, right?
No, absolutely not. Just because the movie's based on the Joker doesn't mean I'm definitely going to like it. I'm not one of the biggest fans of the original Joker, the original Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie that everyone loved so much and made like $1 billion, even though it was R-rated. Like, I haven't watched it since it came out. I saw it in theaters. Haven't seen it since then. I don't feel like this is like my favorite version of the Joker, so maybe my expectations are just really high. And we've talked about this before on the show, but like this depiction of the Joker, and they're like, while I like the gritty, realistic take that we get in The Dark Knight, which is like probably, it's not my favorite iteration of the Joker, but it's my favorite like
Performance.
movie. Yeah, it's my favorite performance of all time. My favorite iterations of the Joker are Mark Hamill's iterations in the Arkham series, the video games.
Yeah.
So good, so
Yeah.
peak. And this is so far from that for their new world. It fits their world, it fits their vision. I don't see it. I see it as like the name Joker going on to some Taxi Driver style story about the society wearing down a guy, like, and then the Joker tag on it is where like the big price tag comes in, gets a bigger budget for your movie, gets bigger revenue for your movie. And I feel like Arthur Fleck is like, it's not my Joker.
I feel like for me, the bigger problem with the first one is because I liked the first one. I thought it was good. I like the cinematography of the first one a lot too. But it's another villain movie without the hero. And we talk about all the time about like the Sonyverse and stuff. Of, like they keep making these movies without Spider-Man. And now we have the movie without Batman.
Yeah, and whenever Kraven the Hunter comes out, at least I'll get to see Kraven the Hunter kick ass. Like, what's the Joker gonna do? Like,
Sing, actually.
No, I mean the Joker can. I mean the opening of The Dark Knight doesn't have Batman in it, and the Joker's still awesome and badass in that. But that's just not the approach that they've taken thus far with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. It's a different kind of story. Which, hey, to each their own. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm saying I personally not my favorite iteration of the Joker.
Right.
I understand that objectively, Todd Phillips made a good movie.
So do you think this trailer has any chance of like getting you excited for the movie?
I think it does because the fact that it's a musical, while I think will be a negative to the general public, makes me excited from a filming perspective. I'm like, okay, are they going to throw some Barbie elements in here? Like,
but it's a different type of musical. It's like a joke box musical.
Yeah,
you know, like they're just doing cover songs.
But that's why I'm excited to see like their approach, because now I'll actually get an idea of what they mean when they say Joker 2 is musical.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should just kind of
go.
You
play it. Could you tee it up by saying the full name?
No, I cannot.
I want you to. Can you give it your best shot?
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Nice try.
All right, we're about to watch Joker, Folie, Deux.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime. Wakey, wakey. Hey, Fleck, you got a joke for us today?
I love the lens flare.
It was a cool shot. Them like backing away from the little hole in the door.
We use music to make us whole, to balance the fractures within ourselves.
I'm nobody.
No, you're not. You might have.
I haven't done anything with my life like you have. Let's get out of here.
These shots look beautiful, don't they?
Every shot so far, yeah, has been stunning.
What the world needs now is a love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just
It's like I don't remember the same exact same album.
Yeah.
Maybe copycats?
Tell us, what's changed, Arthur?
I'll tell you what's changed. I'm not alone anymore. That's what we should be talking about.
Yeah, it's his therapist and all.
I want to see the real you.
That's cool.
Look. Line that up very well.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool the way they wrote it out there. The Folie Deux spread out throughout it. So Todd Phillips again coming back to direct, and obviously Joaquin Phoenix coming back to star in the titular role of Joker. Now with the addition of Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. Immediately after watching that, one of the first things I noticed, right, is a divergence from the comic book accurate meeting of the Joker and Harley Quinn, because Harley Quinn's real full name is Harleen Quinzel, and she's a therapist at Arkham Asylum. So she originally meets the Joker and becomes infatuated with him as his therapist in the institution, and she falls in love with him and eventually like helps him break out, and that's how they first like develop this partner in crime / like really twisted romantic relationship that they have, where the Joker kind of like really puts her down, and like that he loves her the way like a psychopath would. Like a psychopath shouldn't truly be capable of love. So in this movie, it looks like she's going to be a patient with him. So she's going to be somebody who's already institutionalized at Arkham Asylum, and he has a male therapist, which is a pretty big divergence from how they met. Not that it's necessarily like a bad thing, and I don't think they have to do everything page for page from a comic book, but I do think if you scroll to the comments, you'd probably see some people that are upset about that already.
Let's take a look, actually. I'm curious now that you said that. Let's pause that.
I also want us to put the poster on screen at some point, because they released a poster as well.
I thought all the shots looked beautiful. And the lineup with the lipstick and the smile.
Yeah, it was really good.
That was really good.
Well, even the overhead, which overhead shots are like my favorite thing that films do in terms of shots. But the overhead shot where they're tracking along with him while he's being walked along, maybe like 4 guards, they have different color umbrellas. Like that was gorgeous. The lighting of the buildings on the rooftop was beautiful when he's like dancing with her. Like they use such colorful, creative lighting, and like I said with the umbrellas too, colorful sets. I feel like this one looks like more fun than the last one. You know what I mean? Like it has an element of romance, an element of like playfulness to like their relationship. So this looks a little bit more fun. The first one I feel like was really brooding and like dramatic and dark in like the telling of this like person's.
I feel like that's your kind of movie, though.
Yeah, and I do like Taxi Driver, and I like the Joker all right. I don't like it as a Joker movie. I like it as a movie. But I think this movie, that extra playfulness is something that I'm already looking forward to. The trailer kind of sold me, especially like the trailer got me a little excited. I want to see like if those are the shots they'll put in the trailer, like what do they have in store for us for the rest of the movie? The shots were beautiful all the way through.
I feel like they didn't really even show that much.
Yeah, it was a good teaser.
Yeah.
I don't know what the overarching problem is of the story. Like I get that he's talking with his therapist. They're trying to whatever, remand him, heal him, like, and he's falling in love with Harley Quinn, but I don't know what because a story's got to have a problem in there.
But that's what a teaser's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's just supposed to give you a little bit of a taste.
I'm not against that. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of prefer it, you know, to where you're like, I don't really know what's going to happen when I'm going in to watch this movie.
They give you all the elements, I think, personally, that anyone should need to get excited. Todd Phillips directing again, Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, and then the visuals. And everything I think that they gave you is enough to make you buy a ticket.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix is a really good Joker. I mean, he plays the part.
He's a very
And
talented
plays it
actor
hard.
in general.
Yeah. How do you think Lady Gaga is going to do? I feel like that was a kind of a big question mark for everyone when they announced it.
So it's never been a question mark for me. She's really good in A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen her act at all.
I think she's kind of a no-brainer for this role, honestly, for this style in this movie, and especially the musical nature. Like, I think that she'll crush it. I think she'll have a lot of fun with it. I mean, if you've seen her performances on stage, even like she can cut loose and
Right.
like and get wild. So this character in this universe, this Joker and this Harley need to get a little bit wild. So I'm very excited to see what she brings. And as of this trailer, I'm mostly excited to see like what the cinematographer brings.
Heck yeah. I skimmed through the comments and I didn't see a single one. I didn't look through all of them, but I didn't see a single one talking about the origin of.
Maybe I'm the only one.
And it seemed like that we pulled it from the Warner Brothers page, and it seemed like most of, if not all of the comments were positive that I saw.
The ones I was
Right?
briefly seeing too, were very
Because I
positive.
feel like a lot of people were kind of down on this being announced as a musical. It's also like a sequel to, like you said, like not everyone's favorite version of Joker, you know. But from that trailer, from the comments there, like I think we have a good movie on the way.
Are you
out.
feeling optimistic about your box office pick?
$1 billion this is gonna make? Is that what you just said? Okay, I'll take that.
I don't see it making as much as the first one, but I mean we're in a different climate because didn't the first one come out in like 2019 or something?
I'm actually not sure because I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it after the fact. So let me pull that up real quick. Should have already had this pulled up, honestly. What a rookie.
I'm
Yeah,
curious
2019.
Because 2019 is the height of superhero hype. That is when Avengers Endgame came out. So people were primed for superhero movies in 2019, especially primed for waiting for a good DC movie to come out after Infinity War came out like the year before. And Marvel was just rolling high. So I don't feel like the hype for superhero movies is quite there the same, which is funny for me to say when I picked Deadpool 3 for my team. But I think those two will be good to compare, to go head to head. Joker and
When does this come out? It said at the end.
fall.
here.
It said fall. I don't know exact. I don't remember the date.
Come on, show me the screen.
There's a lot of movies coming out in the fall.
October.
Perfect.
October
Brilliant.
4th.
October release makes perfect sense for
Yeah.
the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good call for them.
Dude, they
For
should have
sure.
put Batman Part 2 and the Joker Folie Due out in the same month.
Cinematographer Lawrence Shear. Did they do the first one?
I don't even remember. That name doesn't sound familiar to me.
did-
Lawrence Shear?
Lawrence.
Lawrence Shear.
Yep. They did
Okay.
Joker. Yep.
This one looks, we've said it plenty of times already, but like the shots were really, really cool. Like
Also did Black Adam.
I remember now I remember the name because we talked about the cinematographer during Black Adam doing the Joker.
Yeah.
That's an old
Godzilla,
episode
King
we
of
did.
Monsters.
So
Dogs.
they do a really cool job with the lighting as well because I talked a lot about the coloring and how beautiful it was in this, but like when they illuminate him from like that stage light and he slowly becomes visible, that's awesome. And then like they're using the cigarette smoke almost like a fog machine effect, like adding like a haze to the scene.
Yep.
Like the cigarette smoke throughout that section of the trailer was really cool. And then when he's smoking in the dark and he's just a silhouette with like the little tiny light of the cigarette, like that shot was really beautiful also. So the lighting, the coloring, and even like the camera movement, like that slow, like backward tracking they did away from that little window in his door in his cell.
The
which,
opening shot. Yeah,
like,
that was really cool.
highlights the nature of him being trapped because they're showing him through this little tiny box like he's in a cell. Like,
Yep. And
it's
then,
all
of
very
course, the
intentional.
top-down shot that you already mentioned.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite in the trailer.
The-
The umbrellas, him and Bates,
Yeah, the
full
colors of the
umbrellas,
umbrellas. Yep.
which is also another statement piece. You know, it's like 4 people with protection, him standing in the middle of it. You know, letting the rain hit him.
Someone in the comments here said that that shot of the Joker smiling through the glass with lipstick. They're like, that's going to become an iconic shot. And it might. That was pretty cool.
It might be an all-timer. What's really cool too is how his face is lined up with a smile, and he like has like a frown, and it's like face curls up into like this perfect look for that.
Yeah,
for that
they like match
smile,
really well. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm more excited for this movie than I was. I think that trailer did its job.
I think you just want it to make your box office team some money.
I mean, it's already like it's gonna win an Oscar. Like, I'm sold.
Comic book movies don't win Oscars. Come on, be real.
It won 2. The first one did, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
So what's another 2? You know, no big deal, easy peasy. Who are they going against?
Yeah, but I have
Dune 2.
But I have Dune Part 2. That's what I was gonna say. What are you gonna win cinematography over Dune Part 2? That's tough.
I do like Greg Fraser.
That's tough.
It might give it a run for its money. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, Dune Part 2 is sci-fi. They're historically kind of not very well received at the Oscars either. So they'll probably give it to some other third. Give it to the bike riders or something. Challengers or something.
All right, let us know down in the comments what you thought of this trailer. Are you more excited because of it? Were you already looking forward to this movie, or are you kind of like Andrew and you're kind of hesitant about the movie? Let us know down below what you think. Also, it's a musical. Does that turn you on or turn you off from this movie? We post new episodes every Monday and Thursday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. Where else are we, Andrew?
We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're on the artist formerly known as Twitter. I'm gonna keep making that joke. So we're on X. We don't really use it, so don't worry about that. But you can also find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts. Anywhere podcasts are played, make sure you rate and review our show. The ratings on Spotify help a ton for us to get discovered by new people, and also make sure to share us with friends and family, because that's the best way for the show to be discovered by new people is through positive word of mouth. You can also join our Discord.
Discord. Yeah, just get rid of it.
You can also discard our Discord. The link is in our bio here, and you can join that for free. It's just a good place for us and our community to get together, talk about movies and TV shows. You can share episodes and topic suggestions for us to talk about.
They're watching on YouTube, so the link's actually in the description.
But
Close enough. You guys understand.
You knew what I meant, right?
You guys have watched this far. I mean, we're already like a minute into us saying thanks for watching, and you're still here, so you know where to go, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and that's a wrap.